Hi everyone, this is Boomer and welcome back to Let's Play Star Trek Online. Today we have the final Borg STF. This is Hive Onslaught, and as usual I am playing it on normal and I am pugging the mission, which can be very difficult on Hive Onslaught, especially now. Just to give you a little bit of a backstory, the Federation has once again taken leave of its senses, and we are going to attack the Borg Queen's unicomplex with 5 ships. And they wonder who's running the Federation these days, really. But this mission, before the patch, before Legacy of Romulus, I have to say I was... I wasn't too unhappy with doing this mission. I think that, I did pretty well. I think I only failed it once or something like that. However, post-patch, the mission has definitely changed. There's a few things that have happened, and you'll see them as I go through this. I'll see them as I go through this STF, that you have to be a lot more careful than you do on normal missions. There are, I believe, 6... I think there are 6 cubes in the vicinity, and each of the cubes has 2 spheres needed, so that near it. So that is a total of 18 Borg ships in a pretty narrow area of the map. One thing I would say on this mission, what you should try and avoid is getting killed. Because there are so many Borg ships in the area, they can start heading or at least overlapping into the spawn, which can make things very difficult for you indeed. But I'm just trying to take out some fringe forces here. Charging headlong into the fight is a really easy way to get yourself killed, and with the new abilities that spheres have with their emergency power to engines, it's very easy to just get sort of 6 or 7 spheres on top of you, and then you are just completely knackered. So, unlike the other missions, Hive Onslaught has moving optional targets. The first one, as you can see here, is defeat all the guards before time runs out. So we've got 10 minutes to take out all these Borg ships, which is a lot. It sounds a lot easier than it actually is, because obviously if you start dying in this mission, then you've got 15, 13, 45 second respawns. So you really have to watch out for yourself. And beam array fire at will in this mission is pretty much a liability. You end up getting aggro off a hell of a lot of different things, and you can, you can very easily find yourself dying. You can see there's always a sphere in range. They always sort of hang around. Okay, just nailed it with some plasma torpedoes there, and it looks like I'm going to drop this one as well. There we go. Just trying to get rid of the Guardians before I get rid of the cubes. In fact, spheres aren't actually that much less dangerous than cubes are. I think they have something like 2/3 of the health of a cube, and they have very similar weaponry as well. So, don't underestimate spheres in this game. Okay, I'm getting pounded here. Ow. It looks like a lot of my hull regens are off as well, so I'm... Oh, did autonomous regen just come off there? Something hit. No, but I got a really big boost to my hull regeneration, so it looks like I've got away with that. And with that, it looks like we've taken down most of the spheres, so onto the cubes now. Not too bad doing that in 3 minutes. Think the group as a whole did pretty well there. Oh, as you can see, a few guys are taking pretty big hits now, so my guess is when they're taking hits like that, they're caught in a little bit of a crossfire. But if we concentrate, and if you concentrate on one cube at a time here, they'll drop really quickly, and obviously the less forces there are around, the easier it is for pretty much everyone. Also, don't stand next to an explosion like that, it can be really stupid. You can see the Borg Queen there, she's in an invulnerable diamond at the moment. So, she's our overall target for this mission. Have to be a little careful when using full impulse or emergency power or evasive maneuvers or something like that, because you can, you can seriously damage yourself doing something like that. If you just warp yourself essentially into the middle of a massive group of enemies, again, bad things. Okay, looks like we've got this. Ow, I'm getting hurt again. But I've got my reverse shield polarity up there, so there we go. Quick repair done. But oh no guys, this is the easy part of the mission. At the beginning, when I played it pre-patch, this was actually the hardest part of the mission. This was the part where I get killed the most. But what's coming up is the hardest part of the mission. Now you'll have to excuse me because usually there is a cutscene there, but I find it a lot easier to skip it. You'll see this cutscene in the next video that I make, and you will probably like the next video I make. Here you will find 2 Borg Unimatrix ships. Now, Unimatrix ships, I believe, are based on Vija, which is the enemy from Star Trek: The Motion Picture. And they mentioned that, Voyager 6 found a race of living machines, which beefed it up, and of course everyone connects living machines with Borg. Now, these ships used to be a pretty big pushover pre-patch. However, they now have lance weapons, one of which you just saw fire there, and I believe it killed, is that Nerthy? And those lance weapons are almost instant kills. And the other thing that they have are these plasma energy torpedoes, which I believe you will have just seen. And what they are instant kills. They are completely instant kills. They can be shot down though, so that's the addition there. And as you can see, our teammates are dropping at the moment. We've got Towley, who's down as well. Oh, General Chang has gone down as well. And the optional in this part of the mission is to keep at least 3 alive, and we've just about managed it at the moment. I did see the hue of a plasma torpedo there, so I'm wondering if I really got away with something there. Now what you've got to watch here is that those lance weapons will hit you unless you're within 5 kilometers of the Queen. However, I am not too sure how accurate that is, because I know that since the patch I've been hit a hell of a lot more times by that lance weapon than I have been before. So I'm honestly not too sure if that is still the case on these ships, but I'm trying to keep as close as possible. And this looks like a pretty decent... Oh god, that's plasma torpedo salvo. And if you get hit by that and critical, again, you're just going to die for the most part. I can't really see too many ways out of it. And what makes it worse is that it's an instant hit as well. She's just been hit again and killed. So as you can see, you know, this part of the level is pretty brutal. Towley's just been hit as well. Yeah, this ship is pretty damn merciless, even if you're... you know, it's not like we're that far away from the Queen here, but I'm pretty sure that getting killed. There's a good look at one of the plasma energy bolts. They're really nasty. You don't want to get hit by one. In fact, in the Borg Red Alert missions, you have to fight one of these Unimatrix ships at the end. However, they don't have the spinal lance, which makes them a heck of a lot easier to deal with. And now we've taken both of them out, we now have to take on the Borg Queen's octahedron, otherwise known as a diamond for people who are, you know, for people who want to go by geometric shapes. I don't understand why they just don't call it a diamond, but I suppose diamond isn't actually, I don't know if diamond's officially a shape or whatever, but I guess they decided to go with octahedron on this occasion. Same again, for a cruiser here, just literally hover outside the Borg Queen's. Again, don't get within 5 kilometers of her. She has a expanding radiation attack that does a lot of damage within 5 kilometers. So generally try and stay away from her if you can. If you're an escort, you've probably not got much choice. You've just got to get in there and hope that you can deal enough damage. I appear to have got aggro from her, which isn't really what I want. She has just about every ability in the game, or at least every decent ability in the game. So what you occasionally do, I've just been hit by scattering field, I think, there. She does have a mind control-ish ability, and I have been known to damage my teammates quite badly whenever I've been mind controlled by her. Had one guy in an STF yell at me saying, "Stop shooting at me." If I could, I would. There's her... that's her acetone radiation shot, and you really don't want to get hit by that. If you're right next to her, I'm pretty sure that will kill you. What's generally a good thing to do as a science captain, you'll see me doing it here, is to try and rotate subnucleonic beam on her. It debuffs her an awful lot and gets rid of all her abilities and puts and increases cooldown, I believe. So you'll already have seen me use that, and it's a really good thing to use. Ow! I just got hurt really badly, but not as badly as she is.
I am eternal! This is not the end.
And apparently we've turned German for the purposes of this STF. No, I have no idea either. But Devac thanks us for what we've done. We did earn a lot of Omega marks, and I earned a piece of crap as well. So yeah, overall I think we did pretty well in that mission. At least we did very well to beat it. Next time you'll see what happens when you fail this mission. See you next time, guys.